Здорово! Танків продовжує проходити 4-й Fallout. Що ж, відправимося з ядерними бомбами для гігантського робота. Ну, для початку треба поговорити з Верджилом. Вакцина зробила своє діло, і тепер мужик знову людина. Ой, костюмчик зберіг з інституту. І модну причосочку зробив. Привіт, братан.
Welcome back. It needs some refinement, but I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
This is a qualified success?
There were some side effects to the process. I seem to have hair again, and I've retained some muscle mass. The genetic resequencer needs more work. Still, I take your point. This is a significant advance, but only for one strain of FEV. It will take years, perhaps decades, to generalize my formula. Still, you have my gratitude. You're welcome to make use of my lab. Or help yourself to any of this junk, if you want it. In the meantime, I have a lot of experiments to run. Excuse me.
Virgil?
Did you need something?
Ні, повноцінно з ним можна буде поговорити. Тільки після того, як уділаємо інститут.
Protect and serve.
Брати щось з хламу, кажеш? Хорошо. Продутнє м'ясо род скорпіона, жало род скорпіона. Масльоночка. Звісно, нагліти і забирати прям все я не
Sorry,
буду.
I'm rather busy right now.
Тільки то, що пригодиться мені для готовки. Ау, ну да. О, бентатики
Protect and serve.
стимулируют мозги. Головне по стимуляції не переборщити. А то пойдеш в неадекват.
What a horrible smell. Make yourself at home. Such as it is.
О, не хватает антисептика. Пентатики. А не для мистера помощника. Саморобный аккумулятор. Фу, блядь. Ну ладно. Ладно. Затарилися, а тепер тут радий, що вилікували мужика в пора. Писати далі.
Now that's what I call locked and loaded.
Снаряження супермутанта мені не потрібно. Поки що супутника супермутанта в мене немає. Тепер треба добратися до хранилища ядерних бомб. Спойлер для подогріва інтереса, там дехто вже чекає. Бляха, цей жовтий туман виглядає реально стрьомно. І оці лужиці кислотні здаються. А от отмечений цією зрізаною пірамідкою отмечений якраз склад боєголовками. Шалокрил. Извиняюсь. Воу. Грязний обитатель пустоші. Вибачте, перепутав. Прохладительним напітком, який нехило відновлює ХП. Реально стрьомно, ніби ходиш по вулканічній лаві. Аж це москаль. Блядь, оце... А оце виглядає як... Ніби знайшов якийсь древній. Цей, ну... Ніби древній храм. Або єгипетська піраміда. Цікавий дизайн бункера. Що ж, заходимо. Кое-хто нас чекає, але це не проблема. Бункер прекрасно екранірований, так що... Я не встиг почути, що він сказав, але окрім того, що може тут не тільки бомби храняться. Да. О, ці бомбочки. Грузчики. Бункер то екранірований, но в бомбі влучення теж є. Дополнительный урон від радіації. Непогано. Правда, діє исключительно на людей. А гулів атакувати радіацією взагалі не варто. Вони ж від неї регенерірують. Діти Атома. Ну понятно, де ж свідетелем радіації не бути і ядерного взрива бути.
That's a skill they don't teach in camp.
Як не в складі ядерних бомб. Логічно. Якщо слово логіка взагалі примініме до цих шизоїдів. І лютий. О, ящик. О, помню.
Ma'am,
Hey,
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
who's Atom?
Atom is all. He is the bringer of light, the great divider. He is the infinite worlds within all of us.
I'm looking for some bombs. Nuclear bombs.
The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the great divide. None shall enter.
What's this great divide?
One day, Atom will return, and his touch upon the earth will bring the great divide. His glow will spread, it will illuminate, and it will birth infinite worlds from within us all.
Trust me, I'm on your side here. I want to help you out.
Atom has no need of help from non-believers.
Я це
When
сказав
he
в
returns
попитки
to us,
договоритися.
these relics will carry his word and his glory to all corners of the earth. That is why they must be safeguarded.
this man is obviously delusional. I recommend we switch tactics.
I don't have time for this.
What you need becomes irrelevant when Atom returns to us and divides us all in his infinite wisdom. Until you're ready to become divided, I'll ask that you leave this place or face Atom's wrath.
All right, nutjob. This is your last warning. Show me the nukes or else.
No! Your time on this world has ended. Face Atom's wrath and despair.
Engaging.
Так. Чому йому це не сподобалося? Ганс ні разу не розділяє події дітей. Двері відкриті. Говорити з паладіном Елфі.
Dance.
Now that this site's been secured, we should return to the airport. I'll remain on watch until the vertebrates arrive.
Is that really necessary?
Absolutely. Elder Maxon's orders were quite clear. I'm not to take my eyes off these bombs until every one of them has been counted, tested, and loaded. If we want Liberty Prime to reach peak fighting efficiency, we can't afford to lose this stockpile. Dismissed, Knight.
Хорошо. Поки що ми лишилися без супутника. Пора вибиратися з цього проклятого бункера. Ну що ж, і бомби знайшли, і одним шизофреніком менше. Одним шизофреніком і одним ультранебезпечним роботом. Справжній лабіринт. О, кстати.
Going up.
Тепер нам потрібен новий супутник.
Sun goes down, crazies come out.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Вона мені зі всіх супутників нравиться найбільше. Причому не тільки того, що красавиця. Є щось приємне в цих ідеалістах, які хочуть змінити мір к лучшому і мають повні штани ентузіазму.
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot. And leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
От і наше
Cold
супероружие.
steel, angry scowls, lousy haircuts. All the touches I've come to expect from the Brotherhood.
Ну, предвзято надто. Та й не треба судити по внешності.
Proctor Ingram?
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
I have full confidence in everyone's abilities here.
I appreciate that.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis on
Да,
battle
робот до
readiness
сих пор
check.
думає, що воює
Liberty
з комунаками.
Prime. Full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning. Nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning. Power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Pridwin's engines. Once I get that sorted out, we'll send him off to kick in the Institute's front door. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
It'll do, I suppose.
Well, that's gratitude for you. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
О, да. О, вміння дишать під водою, це круто. Ну, до цього ще треба мощно вкачати виносливість. Що не? Ну, це круто. Плюс 5% урону.
Taking on a death claw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
О, да, тут помню цей квест. Жорсткий. Капець.
If you're looking for ammunition or
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
The data must be faulty.
The findings have been validated by multiple sources. Quinlan wouldn't have brought this to me if he wasn't 100% certain of the results. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
I won't do it. Dance deserves a chance to explain himself.
The man didn't do anything wrong.
You will do it. This is not up for judgment or debate. I'm giving you a direct order, Knight, and I expect you to follow it without question. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Да, оце поворот. Но, звісно, казніть Данса я не збираюсь. Він враг інститута.
All recovered technology must be presented immediately to Proctor Quinlan for evaluation. Anyone found in possession of undocumented technologies will be subject to inquiry and punishment.
Ніхто не зможе до нього підкрастися, схватити і перепрограмувати. Так що я його захищу.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about the situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a transistor radio. I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. No matter. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports and, unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
I don't like your tone, Halen.
My tone. Who cares about protocol at a time like this? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show her the respect that she's due, or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, ma'am.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, ma'am.
Ну, пошли. Давай, быстрее.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
This way.
Бухла забагато не буває. Хоча я і не люблю бухати. Рекреаційний термінал. А, це місце отдиха.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. It's a plea. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
What we have to do is not follow orders given to us by a lunatic.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now. Or if he trusts any of us at all.
Хорошо, пішли. Трагічно
So you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on.
Що то подумав, якщо поговорити з капітаном.
Hold up, Knight. Let me make one thing clear. As a member of the Brotherhood, you serve under my command. If you want my respect, you will have to earn it. When I give you a mission, I expect results. Is that clear?
Perfectly.
Good. I've received reports that supplies have been disappearing from our supply depot at the airport. I suspect this may be an inside job.
If so, that's a serious security risk.
That's what worries me. If there is a traitor, our entire operation here could be in jeopardy. I want you to take charge of this investigation. Report to Knight Sergeant Gavel at the base. He commands our logistics division. He can familiarize you with his unit and the depot. Beyond that, you have leave to conduct your investigation as you see fit. Report your findings directly to me. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
I expect results. See that I get them. Dismissed.
Часу в мене хоч розбавляють, так що...
Internal monitoring active.
Так що поки розслідуємо тут.
Fired a minigun. Chews through ferrules like paper.
There are a few power armor workbenches below decks if you need them. Should fix you right up.
Yeah.
Heard you got a new son.
Let me guess. Captain Kells sent you?
That's right.
Let's take this somewhere more private. Follow me. We've converted this section into our primary supply depot. Everything the Brotherhood needs to operate passes through here. Supplies from the Pridwin, salvage from the field, handle it all. Access is strictly limited to the logistics detail, and we track every crate, every bullet, every bolt that comes through that door. Which is why I don't take kindly to these accusations. I know every soldier in this unit. The thought that anyone would question their loyalty makes me sick. If you've got questions, ask. Otherwise, stay out of our way.
Tell me about the logistics division.
I've been in charge of this unit for almost 10 years now. We're a small group. We stick together. And we keep the Brotherhood running.
Tell me about the missing supplies.
We're down over 20 crates, if you believe the scribes. All food. Dried meat, Instamash, mac and cheese. It doesn't make sense. I could see someone stealing weapons or tech, but our thief goes to all this trouble for a lifetime supply of cram?
Where should I begin my investigation?
You shouldn't. This is a waste of time. I've already spoken with my men. They haven't seen anything. Tegan's scribes just fouled up the books again. If you insist on questioning someone, go bother Lucia or Clark. I can spare them.
Lucia and Clark?
Knight Lucia and Initiate Clark. They were just posted to this detail a few weeks ago. They're still learning their way around, but I'll have them in shape soon enough. If you have to badger someone with your questions, it might as well be them.
That's all for now, Sergeant.
Take my advice. Poke around a little. Then tell the captain to let it go. It's it's not worth your time or mine.
Ні, ну ошибіться, звісно, може, але аж на 20 ящиків? Ти серйозно?
You hear about the thefts, right? Look, I already told Sergeant Gavel everything I know.
Sergeant Gavel said I should speak with you.
Really? Oh, all right. Let's get this over with.
Tell me about the missing supplies.
I really don't know anything. I've heard the rumors, same as everyone else. But that's all.
What rumors have you heard?
Well, they say raiders with stealth boys hit the terminal every night. That supplies disappear faster than we can bring them in. It's a lot of garbage. I usually work the night shift. Believe me, the only thing you risk dying of is boredom.
What's the security situation here like?
We're in the middle of a hardened military base, under constant guard. Nothing's getting in or out of here without us knowing about it.
You really think the base is that secure?
I do. I mean, I've heard about the Institute's relay. But even if they could get in, they'd never make it back out.
Кстати, якщо вибрати сторону інституту, окажеться, що у братства є писарі розробили устройство, яке глушить телепорт. Так що обрушити на аеропорт армію сінтів інституту не вийде.
Tell me about the logistics unit.
There are what, 10 of us now? Something like that. Our division reports to Proctor Teagan, up on the Pridwin. Sergeant Gavel handles day-to-day operations. He's run logistics for years. Other than the sergeant, there's Lucia, me, the scribes, and a few other knights who aren't fit for field duty.
Lucia?
Excuse me. Knight Lucia. We joined the Brotherhood together. She'll probably get assigned to a patrol team soon. Me? I'll still be stuck here.
That's all, Initiate.
Knight?
I can't wait to see Liberty Prime in
Night,
action
Lucia.
again.
Copper wire. Copper wire. Could you tell me where... Oh, I'm sorry, I don't think we've met. Knight Lucia, Logistics. What can I do for you, Knight?
I'm conducting an investigation into the missing supplies.
The captain appointed an investigator? Is it really that bad? I'm not sure I can be of much help, but, what do you want to know?
What's it like working in logistics?
It's not a bad post. Sergeant Gavel is tough, but I've learned a lot from working here. I guess some people take to it and some don't. Like Clark.
What about Clark?
We joined the Brotherhood around the same time, about 2 years ago. We've always been friends. Well, until recently.
Why? What happened?
I don't know, honestly. He's just been distant lately. I'm sorry. It's probably nothing.
Why? What happened?
I don't know, honestly.
Do you know anything about the missing supplies?
Not really. I've heard it's mostly food and, vacuum tubes? No, sorry, they just lost those.
You lost some vacuum tubes. How often are supplies lost around here?
Someone had just filed them in the wrong place, apparently. Clark found them the next day. The little things do happen, but it never amounts to much. The sergeant may complain, but Proctor Teagan and his scribes are very thorough. 1 or 2 crates, maybe, but not this many.
What's the security like around here?
It's tight. At least 2 knights and a scribe on duty at all times. And we've got the entire base right here. We don't have much to worry about.
Is there any way to get past all that security?
Well, you'd have to be in logistics. We're the only ones authorized to bring supplies in or out. Then what? Well, there's no way you'd get a full crate of supplies off base. With all the patrols, someone would notice. But why steal anything in the first place? The Brotherhood provides everything we need. No one here has any connection to the Commonwealth. I don't know. None of this makes any sense.
That's all for now.
Let me know if you need anything else. Now, where was I?
Gavel.
No luck? I told you it was a waste of time. Listen, I questioned every soldier in this unit. I didn't find anything. You're not going to find anything. If you insist on going through with this, stop bothering my men and go look for some real evidence. Hell, you've got the captain's backing. You could search every damn berth on the Pridwin, and no one would raise a finger to stop you. Now, is there anything else you need from me?
That's all.
Ого. Один ящик з припасами. Я не пам'ятаю цього квесту, так що мені самому аж цікаво. Якого дерьма це приведе.
Attention. Due to increased raider activity, all leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended. Affected parties will have their leave compensated at the next available opportunity. That is all.
Got it.
Да, Пайпер любить, коли зламують сундуки. Тут, кстати, на борту є діти. А не більше.
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Pridwin in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff, but life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribes cannot have it this bad.
Да, розумію, скучно. Напевно, сидіти на борту цього дирижабля. Без діла.
When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Can I help you with anything?
You've been covering for Clark. Why?
What? What are you talking about?
I read your journal, Lucia. I want to know what's going on here.
You what? All right. Clark and I joined the Brotherhood around the same time. He's been my closest friend for years, but since the battle, I feel like I'm losing him.
The battle?
Battle for the airport. It was our first real combat mission. It was something to see. The Pridwin coming in under full vertibird escort, guns blazing. We were one of the first teams to hit the ground. Dozens of ferals. We opened fire and cut them down, and hunted the ones that tried to run. It was everything I had hoped for. But Clark, he hasn't been the same since. It's like he's just given up. Since then, I've noticed him slipping off by himself, once or twice a day. I never thought much of it, but do you think you could follow him? See what he's doing? His shift should be over in a few minutes. Maybe it's nothing, but I'm worried about him.
Initiate.
All right, that's it for today. Excuse me.
In my experience, hot shots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
Look, I'm off duty. Leave me alone. Give me some space. Hey, what are you doing out here?
I was following you.
What? I'm just out for a walk. My shift just ended, and I wanted some fresh air. Nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna head back in a few minutes. Don't wait up.
Clark?
I'm not on duty. Leave me alone.
Скільки ця херня працює? Ну. Ну, что ты делаешь? Короче, ты просто топчешься на месте.
Hey, Clark.
I don't want to talk right now.
Shit!
Initiate.
I'm not on duty. Leave me alone.
Nice being on the move again. Fewer paper cuts than back home.
Нарешті щось продвинулось.
Going down. Facilities.
Blue. Something's not right here.
Gotta find the card.
Это от лифт.
Please watch your step.
Other journalists. drain this place in a serious way.
А, кстати, жетон. О, пам'ятаю, класний квест. З тими сокровищами. Да, далеко ж треба пройти. Цей квест точно не пам'ятаю. Цікаво, як він пройшов через це.
Give it a try. There, that's it. Not bad, is it? Huh? Who's there? You.
Clark,
What are you doing down here?
I was investigating the missing supplies. It looks like I found them.
Damn it. I thought I was being careful. Someone was bound to catch me eventually. I can't keep this up forever.
You stole the supplies.
Yes, Knight. I did. I'm in logistics. No one even questioned me when I took them out of the terminal. I've been bringing them down here at night to feed the ghouls. It's been working. So far.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would you do this?
It's a long story. I had a friend who was a ghoul once. As human as you or me. But the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood says ghouls are abominations. They all deserve to die. Would you kill him too? Just because of who he is?
Was he a feral?
What difference does it make? Weren't they all human once? I joined the Brotherhood 2 years ago. In all that time, I never doubted our beliefs. Never questioned them. But during the battle for the airport, the ghouls, they just kept coming. I killed, I don't even know how many. They started running away, but we kept going. I killed them. I killed them all.
They were ghouls.
Yes. But damn it, they were people first. After the battle, I needed some time to think. I found this place.
Ты идиот.
What could I do? Report it, and they'd all be killed. Ignore them, and they'd attack the base. I thought, if I brought them food, maybe they'd just stay down here. There wouldn't have to be any more killing. Do you think I did the right thing?
Of course not. You betrayed the Brotherhood. You put all of our lives at risk.
The Brotherhood is wrong. If we just kill everything we fear, are we really any better than the ghouls? What are you gonna do with them anyway?
We do what the Brotherhood expects of us. We eradicate them.
No! No, I won't just stand by and let you
Ти
kill them.
ідіот.
Not
Мене
again.
нічим не лучше зомбі вже.
Stand down, Initiate. That's an order.
Yes, Knight. And what about me?
You should turn yourself in.
I suppose so. The captain will never understand. But it's the honorable thing to do. You might respect that at least. I need a few minutes to get my thoughts together. Go on ahead. The elevator's in the next room. You can use my keycard. I'll be up soon.
В тебе дуже криве восприяття. Братство ніколи не призивало вбивати гулів. Ну, я тут весь точно не проходив. Кстати. Тільки, мається на увазі обидві гулі. Тих, які, по суті, остались людьми. Ну, психічно. Тільки оцих зомбі. Ну, єдиний мінус братства ще гуляють оці стереотипи, що всі гулі дічають. Це бред, взагалі. Гул. Ще одною небезпекою покончено.
That's it.
Да, подружитися з Пайпер проще простого.
Hear that? Found them and they knocked.
Ну і логіка. Деякі голі колись були людьми. Супермутанти теж.
Nice. Got it.
Тепер тут дополнительна защита.
On duty.
Think you found a new foul.
Hey, Clark.
Go on. I'll head upstairs.
Security's too tight.
Ой-ой. Це багато речей, да? Так лучше.
Hey.
Point the way. Take a look.
Да, мені оружие помощнее, ніж 10-мм пістолет. О, стоп. Яка штука. Є.
Going up. Lower level.
Подождите, я тут був, але як я сюди прийшов, сука, не помню. О, да. случайно поставив метку. Я думаю, що це таке не так.
I've just received word from Sergeant Gavel. Initiate Clark has made a full confession. I gather we have you to thank for it. Clark has been taken into custody, and I've dispatched a patrol team to secure the ruins. I don't think I could have asked for a better outcome. I have some caps for your service. Also, I'd like you to have a piece of armor from my personal collection. Wear it well, Knight. There is another matter we need to discuss. Virgil. As long as that abomination lives, he's a threat to the Brotherhood. The time has come to deal with him.
A threat? One scientist?
This Virgil once led the Institute's biomedical research. He experimented with FEV. He tested it on human subjects. How many super mutants did he create? How many lives have been lost because of his hubris? No. He and his work are a threat. They must be destroyed.
Virgil is no longer a super mutant. His cure worked. He's no threat to us.
What? That thing actually found a cure? He can't be trusted. But as a human, he's trapped in the glowing sea. Maybe he can still be an asset to us. All right. We'll continue to monitor him. For now. For your service, allow me to offer you a new helm for your power armor. Wear it with pride.
Дякую.
You've earned my respect, Knight. Not many can say that. Carry on. Ad Victoriam.
Captain Kells?
A moment, Knight. We have squires in need of training. They're young recruits. They need a good example to follow. Someone to emulate. I realize the mission is simple on the surface, but you'd be helping to secure the Brotherhood's future.
I'm happy to help out.
Glad to hear it. Head down to the airport. A squire with a location will meet up with you there. Teach him well.
Proximity sensors green. Recon report. Knight Wagner recording. It appears the intel claiming the old CIT ruins house an entrance to the Institute was incorrect. My scouts and I spent days combing the location for a way in and turned up nothing, other than a couple of minor casualties. When a contingent of synths boxed us into an old tunnel where we were sniffing around. My immediate recommendation would be to follow the trail back on whoever provided that intel. I suspect some wastelander is feeding Proctor Quinlan lies to earn some caps.
О, блін. Я не думав, що цей квест так затягнеться. Похоже, времени відправляти помагати оруженосцям і відправлятися до
Halbert
Данса в
pilot to
мене вже
station
немає.
Epsilon. Halbert pilot report to
Так
station
що я це
Epsilon.
зроблю аж в
That is all.
наступних відео. Дякую за увагу.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous
Пока.
place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Never did